Look, I am so excited to finally be actually doing this again, because this will be like my first real analysis for this. So let's do this shit. Okay, look, today we're going to be covering everything from episodes 25 to episodes 32. I'm well aware at the time of this, episode 33 is out, and it's got a monster in it, dudes. I'm not gonna lie, shit's crazy. But I'll cover him in episode 34 and give us a better Stark breakdown at the same time. So let's go ahead and move on to the top 5 and their strengths. For the sake of this video and for making it a little easier, I won't be mentioning hazard levels. But be on the lookout for a hazard level video, because yes, I will do a hazard level video and I'll finally explain where everybody is. So let's go ahead and get to the top 5. Top 5 are, and not in this order, Build, Cross, Rogue, Stark, and Grease. Since I already said we're going to be covering Stark when we do build ups of episode 33 and 34, I won't put him in the list as who's the most powerful per se, but I will put him at the bottom and put a question mark right by him, you know. So it's undecided. But other than that, Grease is at the bottom of the totem pole. Grease is powerful, but if we're up to 32 and we're still having a hard time with the Hell Bros, then that kind of seals the deal on that spot. Up next, we got Rogue. Now, Rogue was considerably the strongest rider up until episode 28. We watched him have 1v1s, 2v1s, and 3v1s, and he mollywopped all of them with just straight ease. He was the first rider to successfully and just completely mollywop hazard build. Granted, this was Sane Cento. He still proved that he was a force by taking a max hazard kick to the chest and not de-transforming. And if you don't think that's a feat or a very important feat at all or anything like that, then you obviously have not been paying attention to Tokusatsu. And to top all of that off, with just the data of Rabbit alone, he was able to keep up with it at the same level and even wrecked it to a certain point. And until he got mollywopped by Tank. But he has been able to consistently swap hands with the best fighters in the series thus far. Well, up until episode 33 at least. We're down to the last 2, so you kind of already know where we're going with this one. It's Build and Cross. Who's the stronger of the 2 at this point? By the time we make it to episode 33, Build has a power-up and has 2 power-ups, with the first power-up being his base. So what I mean by that is, when we see Hazard Build finally land a blow on Rogue, it proved that if that form was trained and focused enough, his hazard level would increase. It's proven that the more Cento's hazard level increases, the longer he can stay sane in Hazard Build. Every time he's snapped, he had a longer duration the next time he transforms. Go back and check the info, I promise. But then, on top of making the full bottle where he gets Rabbit and Tank, he initially takes this power-up of Hazard Build and then gives that a power-up, making it's crazy. So in theory, if Build raised his hazard level up in Hazard form, this makes him more powerful, meaning that when he uses the full bottles of Rabbit and Tank, those forms become more powerful because the base form got powered up. So it's the more you train at base, when you transform, that transform. So it's the bigger your base number gets, the stronger the multiplier looks. Look, numbers should be up there to show you as an example, not saying that's his hazard level, but them numbers up there to help you understand what I'm saying. But that's not gonna cut it, considering Cross Z is the strongest rider up until episode 32. Scaling Stark will explain that reasoning a lot more, but considering that he was able to not only get such a powerful form, but has, thanks to his OP hacks that he has, he got stronger the second time he used Cross Magma. He got a power up from initially achieving the form, then he got a power boost. Then on top of that, using it the second go around in episode 32, he was able to perform 2 finishers back to back. I'm pretty sure combining that with his OP hacks raised him up exponentially higher. So hear me out. Cross Z grows every time he fights. So the more he fights, the more he gets into battles and combat, the more powerful he'll get in the long run. I'm telling you, he's like a Saiyan. It makes sense why he's the strongest right now. He will overwhelm everyone at this point he can put his hands on. Well, I mean, except for Evo, but we'll get to him later. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more Kamen Rider and Super Sentai weekly goodness in the comment section below. Talk to me about the build up, tell me what your thoughts are and some plans and things of this nature. There's word through the grapevine and rumor reveal that hazard levels only go up to 5. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section below. I saw some stuff on it, so I'm not sure about it. I want to hear what you guys think. If you got some more power skill and stuff that you want to talk about, hit me up on Twitter and Discord. Just at me and I'll go in the chat and do all the other good jazz. But other than that, I'm Lambo Calrissian, reminding you guys to keep calm and Toku on. And dude, I haven't done a power skill thing in like forever.